what man is really gonna tell you the truth? What if a man just want to fuck with you from time to time, but he don't want nothing serious with you? He just don't want to. Let's be honest, men are selfish. They want everything.
I
They can
believe
grab.
everybody is
Everything they can.
selfish.
No,
I think men
I
and
feel
women are
like
selfish.
I feel like women are a little bit more emotional. So like, if I feel like, okay, this man got, he fly, he got his shit going on,
Right.
dick good, like everything's cool. Like, I could just stick to that one man. Like, I don't need to go searching for other men. To be honest, that's me.
Right.
But I feel like with men, like, I don't think they're gonna sit there and be like, oh, you're just a girl, I just want to fuck for the day.
Oh, nah, niggas ain't gonna really
They
say
ain't gonna
that.
say that.
You
They
ain't
gonna make you
say that.
feel like you're a little bit more than that. But I think actions speak louder than words. And that's where women need to pay attention. Like,
Okay.
how a man treats you is completely like showing you how he feels about you. Most definitely.
That boy. That boy.
You are now watching Cre8te Steady Hustle with Likquidcash.
Cheers, what it is and what it ain't. It's yours truly, Likquidcash. I need it all out the stash, aka money making Mitch. Hide ya. Y'all know what it is, man. Another episode, another day, another dollar, more money, more You dig? Hey, listen, it's gonna be a dope ass episode. I got an interview with a beautiful lady by the name of Zenia. Yeah, you dig? And it's going to be a vibe. You know what I'm saying? We got, it's going to be one of those episodes that you want to be locked into. You want to be focused and stop doing whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, stop what you're doing and lock in and check out this episode. We know, you know how we do it. We're going to give you some game. We're going to give you some news you can use. We're going to tell you the problems and we're going to tell you the solutions. We're going to talk about everything under the sun. Sex, money, and murder, romance for the streets. Huh? That's a line from Jay-Z's song, anyway, Reasonable Doubt, I think. I'm not sure, but either way, the point is, it's another episode. You're watching Cre8te Steady Hustle, and it's a vibe. Y'all know what it is. We got the beautiful Zenia. Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
You having a good time?
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
You got your drink?
I got my drink.
Yeah?
I'm chilling.
We're going to need you to talk a little louder, though, baby. You did?
A little bit louder? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to need you to really,
Sounds
you know what I'm
good.
saying? You know how
I
you...
think it's like the drink just hitting, but
I'll
speak a little louder.
You know, you Latin, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Salvadorian.
Okay. So, say that again?
Salvadorian.
So you know how your Latin women can get real loud and feisty and
Yeah.
spicy. So this is what we need when we on this show. We need you to get loud and spicy so the mic can pick
We
you up
usually
right.
chill, but then unless you guys get
What?
us upset, then that's when the spice really comes out.
Well, we're going to get you upset. That's our job. Our job as men is to get women upset. Some way, somehow, we're going to definitely do some dumb shit and you're going to be
No,
upset.
all the time, for sure.
Oh, most definitely. We got to do that. And then it's y'all job to annoy us. Y'all gonna be annoying no matter what.
Of course.
Yeah, it's just...
Of course, especially depends on how your connection is with somebody. I feel like definitely.
How you connect? I mean, connection is important, you know what I'm saying? You got to definitely have a good connection with the person you're with. You don't want to deal with nobody or be with anybody you don't have a good connection with. It's all about the vibration.
Exactly.
But before we get into the episode, because we're going to talk about a vast majority of things, you dig? So, but before we get into the episode, I know you're enjoying the episode, but I want y'all to take 5 seconds out your day. Just 5 seconds. Hold on. We're going to get back to it. I know it's getting juicy and we talking some real shit. You dig? But listen, I want y'all to check out my book, The Power of Thought. You can think your way to a rich and prosperous life. Change your mind and you can change your life. It's just that simple. I want y'all to check out my book, man, on www.thepowerofthought.shop. Check it out. Click the link below. Support your boy. Written by yours truly, Likquidcash. Now get back to the episode. Cheers. I got to, I talk about fashion and everything, so I got to let y'all know what I got on. And I got to let y'all know what she got on. And you know how I do. You are your brand. So the only thing, left for me to do is to rock my brand while I'm on my show. You know what I mean? Plus, I want to give you guys some fashion tips on how to stay fly. And you ain't got to break the bank. But sometimes I do break the bank because I live a different lifestyle. But for some of you niggas who don't live the lifestyle that I live, you know, I'm just gonna give you a little fashion tip. You gotta coordinate. Anything you put on, you gotta coordinate. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know how we gonna do it. Y'all know how it goes. I gotta let y'all know. On the feet, yeah, you got me. camera 2, right on me. You see on the feet? Yeah, this is Louis Vuitton right here. Yeah, these the black and white polka dots. You know what I mean? 101 Dalmatians. That's what I call these, you dig? They fly, they fire. Y'all know how I do. The feet gotta always be wet, you dig? That's just how I do it, you dig? That's the feet game. On the jeans, you know it's hard to find good white jeans, man. A lot of dope ass designer don't make dope white jeans. So for me, I had to go to Zara, and I found some nice jeans in Zara. You know what I'm saying? Some nice, cool white jeans in Zara. You know, and if you shopping on a budget, go to Zara, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to break the bank and go buy Louis Vuitton sneakers. Go get some shit from Zara. Get some pants from Zara. Get a shirt from Zara. You're going to be casual and fly. On the top, I got my Scorpion King long sleeve white, you know, cash apparel. This is my shit. On the back, it says something else, but you can go on the site and you can look at what it says on the back. On the back, it says the Scorpion King slinging dick to your main thing. You dig? That's on the back of the shirt. I will get up right now and show y'all the back of the shirt, but right now I'm feeling comfortable. I don't really want to move. So y'all go on the website, log on to Likquidcash.com, check out what's on the back of my shirt, and see the whole feng shui. You dig? So back to the episode. Since we got hold up. I just talked about what I got on. We got to talk about what she got on. She's wearing a top and bottom cash apparel set for women. It's the logo. It's the logo on the front, and she got the logo on the pants. This is the black and white version. She looks real nice wearing it. Come on, show. You know, come, let them see that. You got the camera on her. That's camera 3 or camera whatever. You know.
Cash is king.
You got the camera. Camera 1 is on her. You're looking good. Looking great. I'm vibing with you. We vibing. You know what I'm saying? She looks good in my apparel, so you know. I figure, she put it on. Why not? You know, we got something for the ladies. We got something for the men. You dig? So anyway, we're gonna get into this, man. Like, we're gonna really talk. I want you to really give some of these young ladies some of the game, some of the knowledge that you have. We spoke off camera. I find you to be a very intellectual, knowledgeable person, and I think you're a good representation of a woman that can be inspirational to other women out there. And so we're gonna definitely.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you talking real low though. You gotta talk a little louder.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah. See, this is our first time on camera, so we gotta.
Maybe I gotta put it a little bit closer.
Yeah, you gotta put the mic to you.
Yeah, I gotta
put
put
the
it a
mic
little
to
bit
your
closer,
mouth.
you know.
Put the mic to your mouth.
Yeah.
Get the mic in your mouth.
I don't want it too far away. I want it a little bit closer.
Yeah, you gotta put
You
you act like you ain't never been talking on the mic.
I ain't scared of it now.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, she ain't scared, y'all.
I ain't
Okay, we
scared
just making sure.
For sure.
Okay, so the first topic we're gonna tackle the topic standard. Has your standard changed from when you were younger to now? How have your standard changed? And did it change?
I definitely feel like my standard has definitely changed. I feel like the more independent a woman is, or the more independent I get, or the more things I have going for myself, you seem to start talking to a certain type of men. Like, you don't really talk to like men that really don't have a lot going on. Like, I definitely feel like the independence definitely puts like a standard there for you.
So what was your standards like growing up? You dated guys that was in the hood. You dated guys that was on the block. You dated the nerd. You dated a guy that was, what was your standards like growing up?
To be honest, like, I feel like every woman has, I think like we've all talked to different type of men. Like, I feel like I've dated the street man. Like, I've dated the one in the hood. I've dated the nerd. I've dated the one that probably doesn't have a lot of money, but now it's definitely changed. I feel like back then it was more like, oh, how do I get treated, or this, that, and the third, which, trust me, that's definitely there still.
Right.
But I feel like the older you get, you definitely want someone that got something going for you, or have something going for themselves, basically.
Right.
Especially if you got something going for yourself.
But but a lot of times, right, women say they want a guy that's really doing what they're doing, that's on their level or above, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I seem to realize when I speak to women, 9 out of 10 of them are talking to broke bum ass niggas, and they're complaining about these broke bum ass niggas, but they say they want a man that's doing his thing and that's on her level or above, but they always have this broke bum ass nigga that they feel like they babysitting and have to take care of. You dig what I'm saying? So on the one hand, yeah, they want this, but they also choose the wrong guy and they're subject to the niggas that ain't doing too good in life.
I just feel like a lot of women, like, sometimes it just depends on the woman, because I feel like sometimes it just goes on how a man treats you. So sometimes maybe the man that doesn't have a lot of money is treating you better than the one that has money, because you got to understand, when a man has money, what does it come with?
Come a lot of bullshit, if you ask me.
It comes with a lot of women, if you ask me.
It comes with
a lot of women. It comes with more attention. It comes with a lot of stuff that, some women can't handle, especially if they're not really that secure in themselves. So sometimes women will tend to go to a man that's not really well off,
right, because
they feel like, okay, well, he's not going to be getting the same attention. Like,
he might not be getting the same attention, but he fucking the fat bitch that live next door.
Of course. They're always fucking somebody else.
Okay, so you know that.
I know that. Of course I know.
So that's why they say, do you want to cry in a Rolls Royce or you want to cry in a Honda?
I definitely want to cry in a Rolls Royce.
Because either way, you're going to cry.
Either way, you're going to cry.
Niggas going to make you shed some tears.
You have to get to that certain point in life to where you realize that. Because in the past, I was always like, you know what? I want someone that's going to treat me right. No, forget all that.
Right.
Like, I want someone that's going to be on their stuff, like a hustler, and I know what it comes with.
Right.
But because I feel like I've learned to accept it now.
So do you feel like you're settling?
Because in the beginning, like, I didn't accept it. I'm like, hell no, like, you're not about to play me.
Now, some women might say you're settling now. Do you feel like you're settling, or you're just adjusting to the times?
Adjusting to reality.
I like that.
I'm adjusting to reality, because I feel like at the end of the day, like, we know what it really is. We're just not going to really say anything. And of course it hurts. We're emotional. We're women.
Women like to play. They know what it is, but they play stupid sometimes.
Of course
they like to play dumb. They good at play. Women, I think women are great at playing dumb.
Of course. Especially, your man, like, come on. Especially if you're living with a man and you're in a relationship. Right. You know your man. You know when they start switching up, changing, like, things are changing.
Right.
Or they might be up to something.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, every woman's different. Everybody's standards are different. Some women rather be with a guy that doesn't have that much money and this, that, and the third. They'll take that loss because they know their man. Yeah, he may be fucking with the fat chick next door.
Right.
But imagine a dude that's fine and got money and got this, that, and the third, chains and cars.
Sound like you describing me. Is this personal? You sound like you describing me.
I'm just
chains,
saying, you
cars. I fit the description.
You fit the description,
of
but
a nigga that got a lot of women.
I'm just saying. I don't know, dude. That's between you and them.
Listen,
I don't know.
I plead the fifth. I ain't got no women. I'm just out here living like a preacher. I'm just trying to get by and just make my podcast be the #1 podcast in the world. I'm just a man that's trying to find a plan. I'm just a man that's trying to do what he can. Yeah.
And those are the type of men that have the most women, y'all.
Nah, I'm just saying. I'm keeping 1,000. I'm a woman magnet. Of course, women love me. Women find me attractive, and I have a great personality. And I'm a cool, calm, collective type of guy. So yeah, I do have more women that's interested in me than the average man. But let me keep it all 1,000. I set my life up that way. I've put in the work. I put in the grind. I put in the hustle. to have that type of vibration for women to be attracted to my aura. And it wasn't always like that. So my standards growing up, I wasn't always the person you see today. There was a lot of progress being made behind the scenes. And I've dealt with rejection. I've dealt with women not finding me attractive. I dealt with feeling insecure. I've dealt with being shy and learning how to speak to a woman. So I went through all the steps and the trials and tribulations in the dating world in order to be who I am today. This was a lot of work and a lot of progress being made behind the scenes. So I want you guys to understand, you might be shy right now. You might be getting rejected right now. You might not be where you want to be in life right now. But you got to always work on yourself every day. It's about personal development. You know your flaws as a human being. So you have to just work on your flaws every day to be a better version of yourself. And once you understand who you are as a person and learn that, you know what to work on. And accepting it is the first step to improving it. So yeah, I dig that. You know what I'm saying? What you see now is what you get, but it ain't really it took a lot of work to get here.
But
you know
it
what I'm
definitely
saying?
attracts a certain type of woman.
Oh yeah, we're gonna check a certain type. So what type of woman you think that men like that look like me attract? We interrupt this program for a quick short commercial break. I know you're enjoying the episode. I know you loving what you hearing, but I need to pay the bills. I need you to log on right now to Likquidcash.com. Not later, right now. Check out the merch, support the platform. If you love what you're hearing, listen, it's a give and take relationship, baby. I need you to support what I got going on, just like I'm supporting you with the content. You know how this shit go. We got to pay the bills. That Cash is King trucker hat, definitely get that off top. You want to put that with this outfit, you go on the site, get one of these outfits as well. You see the hats behind me, we got all flavors for the neighbors, you dig? Listen, support the platform, support what I got going on. Now back to the episode. Cheers.
I think, what's the word? A bad bitch.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Looks good type stuff.
Okay, wow. I'm glad you brought that up. What is your definition of a bad bitch? I like to hear a woman perspective.
To me, what a bad bitch is, definitely someone that isn't touching their physical appearance. A woman that, makes sure her hair, nails, everything's right. Eyelashes, eyebrows, always on point. Making sure you have the flyest outfit wherever you go. But my definition of a bad bitch is also like what you got going for yourself.
Right.
Because anybody could look good.
Right.
I think women could look good, but I think that if you have something going for yourself, like, that really makes you a bad bitch. Like, you can't just be pretty and just be sleeping on somebody's couch. Like, you gotta have something going for yourself. Have some type of money coming in, some type of goals.
Right. Yeah, because I agree, and the mentality got to be right. The mentality is important, you know what I'm saying? And because you could look good on the exterior,
Exactly.
but the interior is full of junk. And I was talking about this on my Instagram the other day. It's like how women spend so much money on looking good, the exterior. They want to make sure the ass look right, the titties look right. They want to make sure the hair looks right. But they eating at Burger King, or they eating at McDonald's, or they eating at Popeyes. It's like, come on, man. You spend all this money to get your body looking right. You look beautiful on the outside, but on the inside, you're rotten. You're damn near about to die any minute. The inside of you has no life. It's not breathing nothing of good vibration. You understand where I'm coming from? So I believe the same amount of effort that you put on the exterior, you got to put on the interior. You got to eat certain things that's gonna fuel the body and give the body the right nutrients and the things that you need in order to stay vibrant. You dig? So I always say, don't live to eat, but eat to live. And what's on the inside is going to show on the outside. No matter how much money you spend on cosmetic and all this other things, what's on the inside is going to show on the outside. So it's important. So I could dig that on your definition of a bad bitch. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of women out there that think they're bad bitches, but they're not.
And to a real boss, like to a real player, like, there's going to be pretty women everywhere. Let's be honest. there's gonna be pretty women everywhere. Let's be honest, but at the same time, like they're gonna definitely put you in a certain category as far as what you got going for yourself. Correct?
Right.
I mean, because if you're just a pretty girl with a nice body and you're spending all this money on cosmetic and things looking right, I mean, they're probably just gonna fuck you and just
on to the next.
But if you look good,
right,
and you got something going for yourself, like men tend to treat you a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that, but there's a lot of women out here nowadays. Times has changed. There's a lot of women fucking niggas now going to and playing them niggas to the left. There's a lot of women that's for real. There's a lot of women that's moving like men, where they're just
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, they treating men like a one night stand.
Definitely.
And so the game has changed.
The game has definitely changed.
Well, you know what? Let me say this: the game hasn't changed, just the players has. So the players change how they're not playing by the rules of the game. So the game ain't changed. The players change, and they're switching the rules of the game.
It's because if you think in the past, right? In the past, the man was a breadwinner. The woman stayed home. They took care of home. They didn't really have that independence.
Right.
Nowadays, women have their own business. Women have their own money. Women have their own homes. So it's like, all right, you cool and all. You got the chains and this, that, and the third. But I got my own stuff going on.
This is the second time she mentioned chains. I think she's taking a shot at me, y'all.
I'm just saying.
I think
how y'all be with the chains.
And listen, man.
So,
listen, man. Ain't niggas ain't got chains out there, man. There's some niggas out there with no chains on. She taking a shot at the nigga with the chains, man.
It just depends the type of woman, what you around. There's a lot of chains out there. A lot of chains.
Yeah, but these niggas be wearing
that. But what I'm saying is like, that's cool and all.
Niggas be wearing moisturites, though. Them shit don't be real. Don't get it confused. Niggas don't be having that real motherfucking deal on. They don't be having that VVS flawless diamonds on, man. They be having that moissanite shit. That shit that you know what I'm saying? That fucking melt in the dark. That don't glow in the dark. It melt in the dark. But you dig? But we're gonna go on.
It's cool with the chains and everything.
I know. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
You know what I mean?
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
We love the chains now.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. We love the chains.
Yeah, because it symbolizes success for a black man.
When you're around so many chains, just like when you're around so many bad bitches, it's like it comes regular. When you're around so many chains and this, that, and the third, it becomes regular. So now it's like, okay, like I said, back in the days, right. You would have to tolerate more because women weren't independent. You couldn't go take care of yourself or go get an apartment, go get a house and do it on your own. You had to tolerate stuff and just stick to your man. But now that women have things going on, it's like the chains and stuff is cool, but it's like I got my own stuff going on, so I don't have to tolerate you. If I want, I'm just going to fuck you because you look good and you got a nice car and you're going to take me out. And then I'm going to see some other chains over here and then maybe I'll just go fuck with him too.
Yeah, that's how it's
that's
moving
just
right
how
now.
it is.
That's
but
how
women are not going to say that
right
because at the end of the day, women are women, men are men. And
women are moving like that right now.
You know, you can't show that side.
So that's why you got to be selective, guys. Women are out here moving like savages. They're targeting, they seeing their marks, and they going, and they preying on their marks, and they moving like savages. You dig? That's why, for me, I reserve myself, and I preserve myself. I try not to stretch myself thin. I'm selective about who I talk to, who I mess with. I'm selective about who I give my energy to. So it's important to be selective about who you give your energy to, because not everybody is there to pour back into you. Some people are there to take away from you. And you know,
I don't know, man. I feel like you guys definitely have your certain energy for certain type of women. Like, I feel like you guys sit there and say, oh, I only have my energy for a certain type of women, or you know, who I like, or maybe a woman that has something going for themselves. But you guys definitely still fuck with the bitches that just look good and have nothing going for themselves. It might be a one night stand or just at the moment type thing. Just because she look good, she got a fat ass, titties, whatever, pretty face, and you know what you're gonna get out of it.
Right.
But at the same time, a woman that has something going for herself, you're definitely going to treat her different. But you guys definitely don't do that.
Well,
You
I
guys
mean,
do a little bit of both. Let's be honest. You're not going to sit here and just wait until a good woman comes around, because there's not a lot of good women.
well, you know what they
And you
say.
guys are definitely picky.
You know what they say. Weight sunk the ship. So a nigga ain't, and waiters take orders. You dig? Bosses place orders. So speaking for boss niggas out there, you know, when you can have it your way, you do what you want. You do what you want, how you want to do it. You know what I mean? How you set your program and how you set your situation, she got to fall in line with that. You dig? But you make sure I had that conversation from the beginning so she know what it is. Now for you other niggas you can't do what you want, you just do what you can, then you got to lie and finagle and try to finesse the situation to the best of your ability. But
Do you guys really have that conversation in the beginning? Because to be honest, I don't feel like men be having no conversation.
Right.
99% of the time, we're guessing what it is.
Y'all guessing?
Of
Niggas
course.
ain't well,
because
I mean,
it's not like y'all gonna sit there and be like, you my main bitch, or you're my side bitch, or you're a bitch, I'm gonna just fuck for the night. Let's be honest. You guys really don't have that conversation.
Most guys don't do that, right? Most guys don't really have that conversation. A lot of guys don't have that conversation.
I don't remember the last time that I had a man come up to me and be like, you know what, Zenia, you my main bitch.
Right. A lot of guys.
We gotta kind of guess to see how like y'all treating us,
right.
And then we can kind of like go from there. But sometimes you guys, to be honest, every time when you're with that female at the time, right. You treat her like she's your main bitch. Let's be honest. At the time.
I mean, you want to give her the most. And then when
the next one shows up, then she's your main bitch at the time, and then so on and so forth. Like,
well, I mean,
let's be honest.
Well, I mean, if a guy has game and he know how to play his game, he is going to treat the woman that he's with for that particular moment like she the main bitch. He gonna give her that energy. That's just him pouring into her. So that's what he's supposed to do. You're supposed to, give her that time and that attention. But when she gone, you might be on to the next. But it all depends on the person. It might be on to the next. But not every guy is doing that. There's some guys that's busy handling their business. You know what I mean? Some niggas are just focused on their careers and what they trying to pursue. Mm-hmm. Some guys are trying to make it happen. So, right. Yeah, we have different variations of guys. You got the player type where he's just, okay, I'm with this bitch on Monday and I'm going to give her the attention that she deserves. And then I'm with another one on Tuesday and I got my Wednesday bitch and I got my Thursday bitch and I got my Friday bitch. You dig what I'm saying? And then I'm chilling with my homies on Saturday and Sunday. So we have that too, but we also got the guy that is, you know what? I just like you. I'm with you. I'm fucking with you only, right. But I'm focused on my career. And this is what's going to take a lot of time away from us being together. But this is what I have to do. This is what I'm about. Are you cool with that? And he might not. Some men don't have that conversation. But a mature man that respects you and feels like, you know what, you're somebody he wants to be with, then he's going to have that conversation. And then sometimes it takes for a woman to bring that conversation out of the man. Because he might want to feel like, I want to know what you about. I want to know where you at with it. I want to feel your energy.
So when do you feel is the right time to bring up that conversation?
You'll know based on the vibration and the synergy between you and the man. And, because at the end of the day, when a man first meets a woman, I believe all men are studying the woman the moment he meets her. He meets her, he's studying everything about her. And I would assume that a woman is studying the man as well.
Of course.
So you're going to learn this person. And you're going to study this person, and if they fit the criteria that you find in a man or you want in a man, mm-hmm. Then that conversation will arouse eventually down the line. But first, in the beginning stages, you getting to know the person, you feeling their energy, you trying to make sure that they're aligned with who you are as a person, and then you're going to automatically, that question is going to come up. You know what I'm saying? That question is going to definitely come up.
What man is really going to tell you the truth? What if a man just want to fuck with you from time to time, but he don't want nothing serious with you? He just don't want to. Let's be honest, men are selfish. They want everything.
I believe everybody is selfish.
No.
I think women are selfish.
I feel like women are a little bit more emotional. So like if I feel like, okay, this man got, he fly, he got his shit going on, right. Dick good, like everything's cool. Like I could just stick to that one man. Like, I don't need to go searching for other men, to be honest. That's me.
Right.
But I feel like with men, like, I don't think they're gonna sit there and be like, oh, you're just a girl, I just want to fuck for the day.
Oh, nah, niggas ain't gonna really
They
say
gonna
that.
say that.
You
They
ain't
gonna make you
say that.
feel like you're a little bit more than that. But I think actions speak louder than words. And that's where women need to pay attention. Like,
okay,
how a man treats you is completely, like, showing you how he feels about you. Most definitely.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. But then there's some guys who can treat a woman nice and really don't give a fuck about him too. Because his game is just in that, that type where he can really treat you like you the main one, but he don't give a fuck either. There's a lot of niggas that can play that game as well.
Listen.
But there's a lot of, but they're not, I don't categorize them as men. I categorize them as just boys in a man body, and they just, pretending to be a man. So, we have those guys out there too. But what do you think is the solution to all of these problems that we have in a relationship? We can go back and forth about it for days. But what do you think is the solution? Because on my show, I like to give them the problems and I like to give them the solutions. So what do you think the solution to this?
I just think for women, like, I feel like we should just pay attention to the actions. Because men are gonna sit there. Don't get bamboozled by all the waves and the hair and the.
Why do I think she coming for me right now? Don't get bamboozled.
Don't get bamboozled. It's not just you. Like, everybody.
Ain't no niggas out here got waves like me, man. You better talk about these average niggas, because it ain't niggas like me out in these streets looking
dreads,
like me.
Whatever it is.
Right, talk about these niggas with the dreads.
Whatever. I mean, they say dreads
niggas
can do it better, but
these niggas ain't. When last you seen a nigga with waves like this?
Never.
Okay then. Like, come on, man. Like, let's keep it like
those are
niggas,
fresh. But
right. So
this is what I'm talking about, though. We have to stay focused. I want women to stay focused. Don't go off of what you see, but what the actions or what they say. Because if a man that looks good, looks presentable, has his shit going on, has money, especially money, that's gonna attract women off top.
Right.
But you can have all the money in the world, but if your actions are not going off of what you say you're going to do or how you're going to treat me, then what's the point? You need to cut that person off, because you're just going to sit there and get treated regular. Right.
Well, yeah. Mouth say anything, action says everything. So, yeah, I agree. Your action is going to speak volume.
Of course.
I don't care. Me, I got trust issues. I don't trust nobody off top. So your action is going to, but I make sure to keep everybody on a blank slate. When I meet them, I'm not pessimistic, I'm optimistic.
Right.
So I keep everybody on a blank slate, and I'm just going to check off marks as we go. So if you give me any reason not to trust you, then I'm going to move in that direction. So I believe your action speaks volumes, and that's what I look into when I'm looking into a woman. I'm trying to find a woman. Her action is going to show who she really is as a person, and I'm big on character, because I believe character is important. You have to have certain characteristics that I can feel comfortable around you, because you're not one of those person that's just a sleaze, you're not one of those person that's just trying to take and not give back. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of people like that in the world that's trying to take and not give. So for the niggas with waves and the niggas with chains and niggas that fly, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for all you niggas out there, man, that have it your way, that can do it your way. You know what I'm saying? The female gotta go with your flow.
Stay focused, ladies. Just stay focused.
Gotta go with.
It's not easy.
But listen,
because the flyer the man is, the harder it is to stay focused. I feel like the flyer the man is, the more he got, the more you guys can get away with certain things. Let's be honest.
I agree.
The man that they really don't got a lot going on, like, you're just kind of like, oh no, like, you ain't got this, that, and the third, and you trying to treat me like this. At least the smart women. Mm-hmm. But a man that looks a little bit better and has more going on, you kind of let things slide a little bit more. And I feel like those are the type of men that sit there and do more stuff because you feel like you could get away with more.
Not necessarily though.
Let's be honest.
Y'all think that in y'all mind automatically because a nigga's fly, he's doing the most and he got a bunch of bitches. That just speaks to your insecurity. That's what that speaks to. Women
and that's
insecurity.
That's a problem because men are always talking about how women are so insecure. Why do you guys always say that? Why? That's always the number one thing that men go to.
Because a lot
of
women.
You're insecure, you're insecure, you're insecure. No, it's not about insecurity. It's about what you're doing to make me feel some type of way.
But
forget the insecurity. Insecurity to me is
right.
You don't feel happy by the way you look. You don't feel happy by your lifestyle, or maybe you're not doing good things for yourself, or you don't have nothing going on. That's insecurity. Like, oh damn, I'm insecure. I feel fat.
Let me ask you a question.
You guys study using that. It's not insecurity.
Let me ask you a question.
It's how are you treating me that's making me feel some type of way that you got me fucked up?
Let me ask you a question. You have female friends, right?
Of course.
You know females, right? All over the world, right?
I love women.
Okay. Have you ever met a woman? How many women you have met in your lifetime? You can name on your hand that are not insecure. How many women have you ever met?
A lot.
You've met a lot of women that are not insecure?
I'm a very secure woman.
We're not talking about you. I'm just saying.
And my friends are secure women. It's
sure?
not. I feel like men tend to use.
You sure?
The insecurity
are you positive?
word.
Are you positive your friends are insecure? I mean, secure.
Some are not. But no woman is going to admit to it.
On a
Let's
scale,
be honest.
no. You honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, how? On a scale of 1 to 10, on a Libra scale, right?
Exactly.
You're a Libra, right?
Of course.
Okay, on a Libra scale, who outweighs the other? More secure women? More secure women or more insecure women? When you put on a scale.
If you put it that way.
Yeah.
Insecure. There's more insecure women.
So we're talking about the majority. We're not talking about the minority. We're talking about the majority. Most women that I've run into, and most women that you know, because we put it on a scale, have insecurities that they have to deal with.
Correct.
Not saying that men don't have insecurities too, because they do. I believe everybody have insecurities, and I believe everybody are selfish.
But why don't we ever talk about that? Why do men always try to throw the insecurity thing to the women, but then we don't ever talk about how men are insecure?
I agree.
Because men are very insecure.
I agree.
Let us have a girl trip or wanting to go to the club, get sexy, look good, and it's like, what you going to the club for? It's an insecurity.
I agree.
Because I could go to the club and talk to nobody and just look good, have fun with my friends, take shots, and go home. The same thing as you guys do, right? But let it be us. It's a problem. I just feel like it's always going to be a double standard to men and women at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Insecurity, not insecurity, more money, no money. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, men are men, women are women. And I feel like at the end of the day, us as women have to come with the conclusion that it's reality.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how times have changed.
Right.
Men are just, you can never just, it's not going to be the same. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
How much money a woman makes or what she got going on.
And it depends on the type of guy. I believe that's why most women that are successful, they deal with certain type of guys because they want to be able to control the situation.
To an extent.
Right.
But there are men out there that you can control a little bit more than others.
Right. So
every man has a different personality.
Exactly. So, and those men are out there. And if that fits your needs and he fits your needs, that's what you go after. We call those beta men, right? We call those beta men. For me, I'm an alpha man. We call those beta men. So what do you prefer? You prefer an alpha man or a beta man?
To be honest with you,
yeah.
I think like bad bitches or women that look good and have stuff going on.
Do you consider yourself a bad bitch?
I consider myself a badass woman.
Okay.
I don't know about the bitch thing, but
okay.
When you say bitch, like I feel like clubs, like that's what I think like. But woman, I just feel like I don't know, like what was the question?
The question is, do you like alpha men or beta men?
Um, I'm not gonna lie. Like in the past,
Yeah.
I like alpha men because I feel like you can control them a little bit more.
Oh, you like beta men? You can control them a little more.
Yeah, beta men. My
Okay.
bad. Beta men.
Correction.
I can control them. Correction. I can control them a little bit more. Like you know
Right.
what I mean. I kind of, tell them what to
do.
do, and it goes a little bit smoother.
Right, right.
But now, when you're actually around alpha men, it's the lifestyle, the hustle, like all that is more attractive to me. So that's the type of men that I like. That's the only thing I want to date.
So you
And to be honest,
right.
the beta men are boring. So it gets
Damn.
boring fast.
So
to
the
be
beta
honest.
men are boring. Y'all
Even
niggas
though
is
like
boring.
alpha men drive us a little bit crazy because everything that comes with it,
It's
I
exciting.
feel like
it's exciting.
it's exciting. Just the demeanor,
Right. The
the
energy.
demeanor, the energy that it comes with, like you're gonna be more drawn to it. Then the boring stuff gets old after a while.
Right. I could dig that. How I'm getting a lot of phone calls right now, but niggas gonna have to wait because see, my brother's trying to hit me up to go to this pool party right now. I'm not rushing to go to no pool party. We working over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm handling business first. A pool party gotta wait. We in Vegas right now, so if you know anything about Vegas, man, there's always pool parties popping. It's always something going on. So, right now, he's hitting me up trying to go to the pool party. But we're going to shoot this episode first, and then we're going to go to the pool party and enjoy ourselves. If I decide to do that, I might just say, fuck it. I might not even want to go. You dig? Because I'm an alpha man. I make the motherfucking decisions around here. I do what I want, when I want. You dig? But anyway, back to
And
the
that's
conversation.
what women really like, when a man can take charge.
Oh, most definitely, man. You got to be a leader, not a follower out here, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas following the trends and following the other man. It's like the blind leading the blind. So you prefer an alpha man, and that's good. That's good. So are you single right now?
Yes.
She's single. Okay, that's perfect segue. Give these young men your Instagram. Let them know what's your Instagram handle.
It's Zenia Lorraine.
Say it louder in the
Z.
back so for them to really hear you.
Z as in zebra, ENIA Lorraine.
I want
2
y'all
E's.
spell it out for them again.
ZENIA Lorraine, 2 E's.
Y'all heard that? If you niggas can't spell, good
Only
luck.
alpha men though.
Only alpha
Don't give
men?
me no beta men. Like if you ain't coming correct,
You
don't
gotta
come
be-
at all.
You got to be an alpha.
You can't come at all because
you're not
at
an
this
alpha-
point in time, like all I want is an alpha man. Now I know what it comes with it.
A lot of bullshit.
You just gotta hide your eyes a little bit.
Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all, man.
It comes with
Nah.
a lot of bullshit.
Nah.
You would know. I mean, apparently, you fit the description pretty much.
Nah. Me personally, any woman that I deal with, I'm building up. My thing is this: I'm controlling in a positive way, in a healthy way. I'm trying to inspire and motivate in a healthy way. I'm not trying to control out of. Hold on, let me finish. I'm not trying to control out of jealousy. I'm not trying to control out of insecurity. I'm just going to point you in the right direction to help you to be your highest self, to reach your highest potential. That's my mission. That's my goal. If I'm with a woman, my only goal to see if I can make her a better version than when I met her. You dig what I'm saying? And then it's not my job to do that, but just me being who I am, I gotta pour positivity in you. I gotta pour life into you. I gotta give you all of me in a positive way. Do I have some faults? Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect, and yes, I have some faults. But my intentions are good. My intentions are pure. So when I meet a woman, I'm only trying to help in the best way I can. She don't have to take it. She don't have to be receptive to it. But my job is to help her to be the best version of herself.
Her or multiples?
Well,
Do you only do that with one woman that you really want to, level up, or do you have multiple women that you want to level up, or it just depends?
well, anybody that have a conversation with me It could be a stranger on the street. Anybody that has a conversation with me, they're going to get something from my conversation because I'm always pouring good information and pouring information that's going to help to the person on their quest and on their journey. So I don't have to be with multiple women. I don't need multiple women to fill my cup. You dig what I'm saying? So to in regards to your question, yeah, it could be one woman, it could be multiple women. It all depends on the time in my life and where I'm at in my life. You dig? So at a younger stage in my life, yeah, I was a player. I'm moving around, I'm moving and grooving, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. You know what I mean? And as I got older, I reserved my energy. I don't have to pour into multiple women. I could pour into one woman and be focused on her because I'm focused on my goal. So it all depends on the stage and where I'm at mentally in my life. In my life right now, I'm focused on accomplishing my goals and pouring into my dreams. You know what I mean? And if I meet a woman along my journey, or if I have a woman along my journey and I'm pouring into her too, she got to understand that I have goals and things that I'm trying to accomplish, and she got to be supportive to that because I'm going to be supportive to her goals and her dreams. And I'm going to give her space in order to accomplish them. And I'm going to do what I can when I can. And I hope the same in return. You dig? But, sorry to stop you. We got to talk about this too because this is important. How often, when you do have a man, how often should he take you on a date?
It just depends how often you're seeing him. I feel like if you're living with a man day in, day out, I feel like, here and there,
Right.
take the time, make it. You got to keep the flame going. Let's be honest.
Right.
Take her on the date here and there. You don't have to take her on the date every day. You're seeing her every day.
Right.
But if it's more like of a long distance, you live in a different state, I think every time that you see her, because you don't see her often, you should take her on a date at least at some point in time. Like let's say you're spending the weekend with her. At least at some point in time, take her on a date. Other days you can go hang out with your friends, whatever,
Do you mind paying for a man on a date? You
No.
mind paying for the bill?
No,
Paying
I
the
don't.
bill.
I don't mind, but definitely the first day I'm not paying.
The first day you're not paying?
I'm not paying on the first date.
And that's respectable because if a guy don't have money to
I'm not
pay for the
paying
first
on
date,
date.
if he don't
There's
have
no
money,
way.
if he don't have money
You
to
shouldn't be taking no woman on a date if you can't even pay on the first date. Like that's the problem. Like if you don't have your stuff set up to where you're focused on yourself and you're doing good, like you shouldn't even be trying to even entertain a woman and trying to take her on a date if you don't even have your stuff right. Like focus on yourself. Focus on getting your money, getting your bread up. Focus on whatever things that you want to work on, and then after focus on trying to take a woman on a date. If you want to go fuck a bitch here and there, cool. You ain't got to really put into. But if you're trying to have some type of a relationship with a woman, like, no, get your stuff together before you even do that. Because what does it look like you trying to do something like that for a woman and you can't even pay for her meal? Like, that's whack. But me, obviously, I have something going on. I don't mind paying for my man later on, second date, whatever. I don't care because I got it like that as well. But the first date, no way, no.
So you basically
that
saying
sets
these
the
bitches.
tone. Like you need to be a man at the end of the day. Like you guys want this whole woman, man. No, you need to still be a man. If you can't take me on a date, don't hang out with me at all until you're ready.
So you saying these bitches need to stop fucking with broke niggas?
Yeah.
Basically. She basically saying.
But everybody's definition of broke is different.
Oh man, that's a whole nother topic. I don't know if I want to get into that. Everybody's definition of broke is different.
But
yeah.
broke is broke. Money,
yeah, if you ain't got money for the first date, nigga, you're broke.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
No, come on. Like, no, that's ridiculous. Or halves.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
Niggas say we going back in the days. Back in the days, they used to say we going Dutch. You ever heard that term? In New York, they used to say, "Man, hey, listen, man, we going Dutch." And
I never heard that term.
That term is like we splitting
vocabulary.
splitting the bill. That term is we splitting the bill. We going Dutch.
But later on, like I don't mind like taking a man on a date or buying him stuff. Like you'd be very surprised, men that are very well off and are the alpha men. A lot of people don't do stuff for them.
Right.
So sometimes, like as a woman, you should want to do something for your man and make him feel good. Like I don't mind doing that, but the first date,
right.
No. It's not
I agree.
happening.
I agree. I believe If a guy don't have the money to take you on the first date, you definitely should not. That's a red flag. Ladies, if he don't have the money to pay the bill on the first date, I don't give a fuck where he takes you. You know what I mean? That's a red flag.
Yeah, no.
Stop
Run.
pursuing these niggas that can't even take you on the first date. And, you know,
Or the link ups.
the link
They don't
up.
even want to take you on a date. They don't even want to take you to McDonald's. It's like, link up with me. Come to my crib.
Right.
Come hang out.
Right.
Come on, we all know what they want. What you
Right.
gonna sit there and just chill? No, you know what they want. They want to fuck.
Some niggas,
No type-
hold on, man.
no,
Listen,
no
man.
t-
Listen,
no-
man. There's some
no
niggas.
type of effort at all. Do not fall for that, because that's what sets the tone for the rest of the situation, relationship, whatever you want to call it.
I hear you. I think it's on a case by case basis. I believe not every guy is a horn dog. That's looking to
Really?
smash because he
Really?
comes to the crib. No, I don't think every guy. I can't put. I got see. You gonna speak
Really?
for the women? I'm gonna speak for the men. I don't think every
If
guy.
a man wants a woman to come over, it's because, one, he's already attracted to her.
Yeah,
Why
of
else would
course.
he want her to come over in
Yeah,
the
but-
first place?
so you trying to say-
And he's already thinking about that. Maybe not all men think, oh, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, like, whatever. But their main goal, if they're attracted to the woman in the first place, they're going to want to try to fuck at some point in time. You're kissing, you're next to each other, there's some type
What
of
I'm
attraction.
saying-
Like, let's be honest. Nowadays, what man sits there and really calls you over to hang out and doesn't try anything? Let's be honest.
Whether he tries or not, right? Whether he tries or not, the final decision lies in your hands. So, if his intentions is to fuck, you have the final decision
His
to that.
intentions are always is to fuck.
Now, I don't believe every guy intentions are trying to smash every woman that he's inviting over to the house.
When do
I
they
don't
don't wanna
believe.
fuck?
Can I speak? Let me speak. She see. You see the feistiness coming out now, right? See, I told you she's sipping on a Casamigos, got a little cranberry juice mix.
Casamigos.
You know what I'm saying? And she gonna get real spicy because they Latin women. So I'm letting her talk and let her do her thing because I'm a good host. You dig? But I'm gonna speak for the men that I believe, you know what I mean, that are not horn dogs and that's out here trying to fuck every chick that he gets over to his
Where
crib.
they at?
I believe there's certain guys that do that. But I also believe there's certain guys that are not like that and they're intellectual and sometimes they want to chill at the crib and have a good conversation and watch a movie. So I believe that there's different type of guys out there that have that type of characteristics. Not everybody's trying to smash just because you got a fat ass and a pretty face. Do they want to smash? Yeah. But that doesn't mean he's going to smash or just going to try to pursue. There's certain niggas out here that's reserving their, you know what I mean? Reserving their energy to just refuse if they feel like they want to refuse
Where?
a chick.
'Cause
You
I
dig?
don't see him.
You know what I mean? But the question is, are you
Especially if you look good. If you're a fine ass woman or a beautiful woman, like
yeah, niggas gonna
how-
smash for sure.
I don't think I've ever had a man not try.
Yeah, because these niggas is horny out
But
there.
it's up to me,
But
obviously, if I'm gonna let him smash or not. But at the same time, like, come on.
Right.
You know what you're getting yourself into, even as a woman. Why would you go hang out with a man knowing damn well you know what their end goal is? I don't care who it is.
Right.
I don't care how sweet you are. I don't care if you're a nerd. At the end of the day, men have a dick and they want to fuck. Like
and
they wanna
bitches
do-
got a pussy and they want to fuck too. What you talking
Yes,
about?
but I feel like we can hold off a little bit more.
Man, fuck, these women are hornier than men. What are you talking
We
about?
are horny.
Y'all are
but-
hornier than men. It's like this. It's like when you drinking and you take and you go use that bathroom and you crack that seal, you can't stop. You gotta piss every 5 minutes. It's the same thing when you crack the seal on a woman. You fuck that one time, she gonna want the dick every
course
time.
if the dick is
you dig?
good.
So is women be hornier than men? They just know how to fake it in front, but they way more
You
hornier
have to
than
play
men.
the part. You have to play the part.
Do you believe women are more hornier than men? That's a good question. Because some of these niggas want to know.
Of course. We're just as bad. We're just as bad. Like, shit. If you see some of these, if you really, there's a whole different world that men don't even know of that women sit there and talk about, but is of course secrets.
Tell me about the world, man.
Like-
We want to know about this world.
Man, I'm telling you, our group chats go crazy.
What's in the group chats?
Don't worry about that.
I
I'm
would-
just saying.
I'm
Our
just-
group chats,
give the
our group
audience a
chats
little
go
piece of it.
crazy, and we're horny as fuck. Like we'll be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to fuck. But of course, we can't show that to the world because
Right.
you don't want to be seen as some type of thing. But at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean?
So the group chats be lit.
Like we like all that shit. Like we
Group
like
chat.
the chains and all that extra shit. Like it's
Y'all like that.
just like y'all like ass, titties, whatever. Like
Yeah.
we trying to fuck on some money.
Fast life, fast money, fast cars.
Of course,
Y'all love it all.
It's fun.
And it's in the group chat.
What can I say?
It's in the group chats amongst
It's in
friends.
the group. No, it's definitely in the group chats. Like,
That's why I tell you niggas.
What do you think is
if
the
you
first
do-
thing we say on the in the group chat? Like, oh, who you gonna go hang out with? So and so. Like, oh, what he got going on? This, that, and the third. He fine.
Right.
We sending Instagrams, everything. The same way y'all be sending pictures, bitches. We send the same thing.
Y'all do the same thing.
You pay attention. Like women need to open their eyes and pay attention. Who's signing the bills? You gotta see who really showing that they about
So
it. Who's
you-
the boss?
when you see
Because
the-
you're gonna tell who's the boss by the way a man acts. Like who's talking. Because come on, there's always the main man, and then they got an entourage of men. They got fake chains and trying to put a persona to get the bitches.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you got to pay attention to who's really the boss.
And y'all know how to tell. You know how to
And
tell?
I'm going for the boss.
You know how to tell
I
who's
don't
the
fuck
boss?
with the help.
You know how to tell?
Of course I do. But it's like a craft.
So basically,
have to learn.
so you teach these young ladies. So you told them. So you said, see who's signing the bill. What else? See who's the one who's talking the most and who's kind
Who's
of
demanding doing the orders?
demanding, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Giving the orders.
Do this, that, and the third.
What else? What else? Because we got to let these ladies know you giving them some game. It's a good game. They need to use this.
I mean, at
what
the
else
end
you
of
think
the
they
day,
need to
like
know?
that's pretty much it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who's basically calling the shots?
But there's a lot of times too. They could be that
And
nigga.
who's the followers?
Well, let me give you some extra game. They could be the nigga that's paying for everything, right? But give the money to the other nigga to pay for the bill, pay the bill. So he might. So the other nigga might be actually signing the bill, but the boss gave him the money on the slick to
But
give
a
to
real
let him
boss
do that.
that's really entitled to his money, he ain't gonna give everybody else his information like that.
No, he's gonna give his. He might give his right hand man the money to take
to
care
handle,
of this bill.
to handle stuff.
Yeah, because he don't want to
But
negotiate
then
and
that's
talk.
why you go to the next thing. Who's doing the orders? Is he sitting there telling the guy, "Hey, make sure you pay this"? You got to pay attention to all that.
Yeah, but yeah. So, but I'm just giving. I'm putting a little. You know what I mean? A little paint where it ain't. Giving you a little bit extra. There's certain situations where it's discussed before you get into the venue. Hey, I want you to take care of the host. Take care of this. Take care of that. That may not be seen in the front. It might be seen. It's happening on the back end. So the girl might not. Sometimes a girl could confuse, and she might end up fucking with the side, the right hand man, and not the main boss.
I understand that, but that's why you
that's
got to peep game and
Right.
see who's still giving the orders.
Off
Because
top.
at the end of the day, the boss is going to tell the other man, sign this for me or do this for me.
Right.
But he's still giving the order. So you got to be paying attention.
right. Details.
You got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to details. You don't want to get left with the help.
Yeah, there's a lot of women out there fucking the help just to get the usher. Yeah, nigga fuck the
But
security.
you can't get to the usher because if you fucking with the help, the usher don't want to fuck with you because you already fucked with the help.
That's
you're trash now.
and that's what they don't understand. Women
You're
need to
trash
know
now.
that.
So you need to pay attention to your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make sure, okay, this guy got this guy handling this, blah blah. I'm telling you a little too much. Let me
Nah,
stop.
you giving the girls some game. You ain't giving me no
Let
game.
me tell you. Well, at least that's what I do.
I want you. No, I want you
At
to
least
give.
that's what I do. Because
I want you
bitches
to
will
give-
still fuck with the dude just because he is in the entourage of the main man, right?
Right,
We
right.
could talk about a celebrity, an athlete,
Right.
the boss man, a man selling dope. Because,
Right.
I mean, come on. They got
Yeah.
money too.
Of course.
But you got to pay attention to your surroundings. Who's really the boss? Because not everybody that shines doesn't mean they the boss.
Exactly. And the thing about this is, it's not that you're giving me the game. I want you to give the young ladies out there the game. So I want you to inspire them and give them the, give them some information, some news they can use, because sometimes a lot of women don't really know how to choose men. And by you giving up a little bit of information that you've acquired, it can help them on their journey when they're trying to choose the next man that they're looking for. You know
I think
what I mean?
it depends on the women or what they're searching for.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
some women don't want to deal with all the extra stuff. Some women don't want all the chains and the cars and the fast life. They don't want that, and that's
I
perfectly
agree.
fine.
I
You
agree.
have to pick the type of man that's perfect for you. Maybe they want a doctor or a man that is not into all that stuff.
Right,
Because it's a
right.
little bit more of a peace of mind. It just depends. The same way where you're at in your life is the same way with women is where we're at in our life. Maybe right now I want to be single, have fun, and be around all the extra stuff. But
What's the difference between sleeping with a broke man and a man that got some money? Is there a difference?
if we want to be honest, I'm pretty sure we've all slept with somebody that was broke or had less than other men that have come into your life. So I guess
Right.
you can categorize them as broke. But I definitely feel like when you fucking with a rich man, it's just a whole other dynamic.
Whole other vibration?
It's a whole other vibration. You want to do better. You want to learn. You want to the perks that it comes with. Like, it's just a different dynamic, to be honest, than being with a broke man. Like, but you're only gonna feel that way unless you've actually came in contact with it, because not all women have come in contact with it. Not all women come in contact with rich men.
Right.
You have to be in certain surroundings, or you have to present yourself in a certain type of way for those type of men to be attracted to you, because those type of men are going to want women to have something going for themselves, look good, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, to me, I'd rather be fucking with a rich man, to be honest. Or a man, not even so much rich. To me, what attracts me the most is a man that's out here hustling. Like, I love a man that went from nothing to something, like, because I know he could teach me a little something. I know
Right.
he can, show me a little something. It shows a lot on his character. Like, that shit is attracted to me.
And that's what I was talking about earlier. You have to be able to pour into women. And it's about personal development. The more you work on yourself, the more you educate yourself, the more information you know, it makes the conversation different when you're talking to a female. So if you want a bad bitch or a bad woman or a woman that got something going on, you got to have information and qualities to give her. You know what I mean? So it's important. I'm trying to educate these niggas and let them know. Read books. It's okay to read. You ain't a lame because you pick up a book and you read something. You dig? Work on yourself every day. Expand your vocabulary, because she don't want to hear the same thing the other guy's talking about. So you have to be able to spark interest in your conversation. Communication is the key. To speak to the aspect of how important communication is.
Oh, communication is key, but I definitely feel like an alpha rich man, the communication is very, very hard to come by. Because why? Oh, always. I feel like an alpha man that's really about his bread, his money is going to come before any female. I don't care even if it's his main woman. Him getting to his money, he's so focused on getting to his money. That's why he's in the position that he's in.
Right.
Because he's so focused on getting to the money, getting to the bag. So at the end of the day, you're always going to get pushed to the side. So the communication, it seems to me like it's not always really there. Now, a broke man that has so much time on his hand, he's going to have communication, because what else is he doing? He's not really trying to better himself. So a man that got a lot going on, you're just going to have to learn to get put to the side. But a lot of us women are emotional. We want at least time or some type of communication, you know, but we have to come with the conclusion that if you want alpha man, you're not going to be the number one priority. I don't care who you are. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care what you got going on. His money is always going to be top priority to me. So you have to learn to adjust that if that's with the type of man that you want to deal with.
Right, because communication.
Use the restroom.
All right, you go ahead and use the restroom. Bathroom break, pee-pee break. Keep filming. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep filming. Bathroom break.
We could talk for hours.
Don't stop though. Keep filming. Don't let it. We still filming. Don't stop. So, what are some of the solutions that you can give to the young women out there that can help them on their journey trying to find the man that they want?
I think it just depends on the woman, to be honest, like what type of man that you want, and then go from there. Because if you feel like you can't handle, a lot of women can't really handle alpha male. You know, so you have to sit there and see what type of man that you want or what you want to deal with. If you're okay with just dealing with a regular man that's working a 9 to 5, he's coming home to you, he's not out in the clubs, he's not doing the most, and even though you know he could still have the potential to lie, because let's be honest, like, it doesn't matter how much money you have, a man is going to be a man. Like you said, he could be fucking the bitch down the street that's regular, just because he's a man, he wants to fuck something else. But I feel like you just need to take time to see, like, okay, what type of man I want and what am I willing to deal with.
Do you believe there's any faithful men out there?
Very slim. Do I feel like there is? Yes, I've come across a couple men that I feel like I know for a fact won't cheat on me at all, but maybe 2 out of millions.
Did you ever date those guys?
Yes.
How did the relationship?
They're beta men.
There was beta men.
Of course. I feel like
And you got
I don't
bored?
think I ever met alpha men that is not really a cheater or entertained, or, you know, they're around a different type of lifestyle. It's like temptation is everywhere. So I feel like a beta man is more prone to not cheating on you.
Did you cheat on the beta man?
No.
So y'all had a committed relationship.
Yes.
What ended the relationship?
I feel like it just gets boring to me. I feel like it just becomes like too day to day. So there's really no excitement. Like, let's be honest, like, at the end of the day, truthfully, women like excitement. Even
So you think
though it
that's
comes
why
with
they
a little
go?
bit of heartache. Women tend to like the, you know.
So you think that's why they go with the bad guys? They love the excitement of it. They love the thrill.
It's not even that. I feel like women are such nurturers, and they're in their mind they're just made up to try to fix things. So they feel like, okay, I meet this guy. He got this, that, and the third going on. I'm attracted to him because he got all this going on for himself. But then at the same time, maybe he'll change for me. Maybe he'll change for me. Maybe he'll not treat me that type of way. That's what you feel in the mentality. But in reality, to keep it 100, a man's going to do what he wants to do.
Right. Man, you can't change a man. A man has to change
But
himself.
if I had to pick between a beta man or an alpha man of who's the cheater or not, the beta man is definitely going to be a little bit more loyal. But it just becomes too ordinary. Same routine. You know?
So you don't want
It's sad that it's like that, but I don't know why we get excited with all the, what people call it, toxic.
Yeah, they like the toxic energy. And I feel like, like to piggyback off what you said earlier, I don't believe it's a woman's job to change a man. A man is going to change on his own. It's kind of like
That's if he wants to change, and he's not going to want to change for just anybody.
Exactly, and it's all about if you want to change, because at the end of the day, I believe most people in the world don't want to change who they are, because it's tough, it's challenging, changing. It's a lot of work, and a lot of people don't want to put in that work.
But let's be honest, even if a man has a woman at home that he really cares about and he's really fucking with, like, temptation is everywhere. They're very beautiful. It's a beautiful, like, they're
women
just
like
beautiful.
Women like women nowadays. A lot of women are liking women, so I could dig that.
So the temptation is really hard out there. Like,
So,
it's understandable. And to be honest, if we really keep it 100, like, the more you have going for yourself as a man, the more beautiful women are, the more they're prone to come to you.
Right. So find a man that fits your personality, your characteristics,
and what you're willing to deal with.
and what you're willing to deal. Okay,
What
that's
you're willing
important.
to deal with.
That's important.
Very important.
What you're willing to deal with.
What you're willing to deal with. What it comes with.
So let me ask you another question, right? Do you believe that there's faithful women out there? Because what I'm seeing right now in the atmosphere, women are moving like men. So we say alpha men are cheaters, alpha women are cheaters as well.
I feel like women.
Keep it 100 too. Keep it 1,000.
I'll keep it 100 with you.
Yeah,
I'll keep it 100 with you.
Because they want to know.
If alpha women feel like they're content and good where they're at with that certain man and they're getting everything they need,
Right.
they're good, like I said, they're treating you right and everything like that, you're kind of more focused on that one man. But I feel like just like men have their little side bitches,
Right.
women have their little side men too.
I believe women are better at it.
Of course. Because men always just think about A, B. We think about A, B, C. Like, we're going to cover everything to make sure, like, nothing is...
Right.
It's going
Comes
to come
out. Right. Yeah, I think women are better cheaters than men, most definitely. And so you...
But women definitely have side bitches. We call them side bitches, too.
Y'all call niggas side bitches?
Of course.
Oh, man, that's foul on the play. That's a foul on the play. That's a technical foul. Y'all calling niggas bitches, too?
Of course.
Oh, my God.
We call y'all clowns. We call y'all all
I mean,
kinds
I
of
know
things.
that. You call men clowns for doing clown
But we
shit.
definitely
But I
have
didn't know
side
y'all...
bitches.
Y'all call men side bitches.
Yeah, because you can have your main man.
That's out of pocket.
You can have your main man,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That you go on dates with and you do
Right.
all the lovey-dovey stuff. And then you're going to have that dude that you just going to, they know what it is. You're going to go hang out, do your thing.
How often you think that happens? How often is
Go
that
home.
going on? And you know, because you being a woman, how often do that go on? Because a lot of men might be oblivious to this, that women are just moving in that kind of way where they're calling their side niggas side bitches. And they having their main guy that they go on dates with and have a good time with, but another nigga that's tucked away that they just keep him on a hush. How often do you think that goes on?
It just depends. It just depends on...
In your circle.
On your main man.
In your circle, how often does it goes on?
Man.
More than the average?
In my circle, like, to be honest, like, I think as the years go on, like, in these generations, it just gets worse and worse. Like, women start acting more like men.
Do you think that's okay?
Because women just get tired of it. So it's like, okay, you doing your thing, then I'm going to go do my thing. But women are not going to show that because it's frowned upon in women. It doesn't make you look classy.
Right.
You're categorized as a hoe.
Right.
It's okay for a man to act like that, but it's not okay for a woman to act like that. But best believe, like, women are out here doing that or just as bad. I know women.
Right.
Let me really put you on game. I'm not saying me
Put
necessarily.
put these niggas on game. I already know. You gotta tell me.
Not necessarily me.
Put
I'm
them
just
on
saying.
game.
I know some women, they'll
Right.
go from like one man and then another man the same day, same night. It don't matter. And it's like
Right.
nothing. Like
Right.
nothing ever happened.
Nah, it's real out there. I already know.
It's crazy
You gotta
out
put
there.
You gotta put
It's
them on game.
crazy
I
out
already
there,
know. Women
but-
are savages. They are savages, and they moving like that because. Let me tell you why they moving like that. A lot of niggas out here bashing women and saying whatever they feel about women and trying to speak down on women and making it seem like they're just not living up to their standards. Well, I'm gonna say this. Women are only that way because of men.
Of course.
Bottom line. Women are only moving in that direction and moving with that type of energy because of you lame ass niggas out here not doing what y'all supposed to do. And y'all ain't been doing what y'all was supposed to do for years now. So when y'all bashing these women and y'all talking all this nonsense about women this, women that, it's like a fucking women hate women campaign going on. I see all you bloggers, all you podcasters talking about women in a negative way. The bitch only moving, pardon me for the language. You know what I mean? I'm a street nigga, so I'm going to say it how I feel. The chick is only moving like that because of you lame ass niggas, man. Y'all done been doing so much fucked up shit for years. It's only so long that she's gonna let you get away with all that fuck shit. Then that's gonna start to trickle down on her, and she's gonna start to develop some of these characteristics that you men have. So instead of trying to judge the female and looking down on her, y'all come correct, move correct, speak correct. You know what I mean? Breathe life into her. Don't tear her down. Because a lot of you niggas like to tear women down to try to build them back up. Nah, just build her up from the moment you meet her. Don't see her for what she is. See her for what she could be. And breathe life into her. Move correct. Be a man. Be the truth. Because if you're not the truth, you just another nigga that's lying. You dig? So at the end of the day, you see I ignore my phone call because this is important. At the end of the day, be everything you say you are. Stand on your principles. Stand on your shit. All right? Don't be out here faking and fronting for the cameras. Don't be out here faking and fronting for the gram. Don't be out here knocking women and saying women are this and women are that if you're not being everything you could be to inspire and breathe life into her and help educate and help shape and mold her in a positive way. You dig? We are the beginning. It starts with us. It starts with the man. The woman might grow up without a father in her life. It starts with her father. And if she don't have a father in her life, then you the representation of that if she chooses you to be in her life. So you got to move with certain energy and move with a certain frequency so she could, you know what I mean? Pass that on to the next nigga that she fuck with in case she done with you. You dig? Because it's going to happen eventually. You just get your turn, nigga. Enjoy your turn. You just get your turn. So make sure you give the woman good.
Crazy.
You get the woman good characteristics. So when she meet a nigga like me, I ain't got to do so much work. You know what I mean? I got to do so much work because you niggas is just not in the right mind state. You bring the bitch comes to me with all the baggage of the last relationship she was in. If you niggas will do your job, when she get to the next nigga, she will be a little bit, you know what I mean? Smooth around the edges. Anyway, listen, this conversation is deep. We can go on and on all day, all night. But I want to thank you for being on my show, the Cre8te Steady Hustle show, by the way. And I appreciate your mind, and I believe somebody's going to get some information from this. Some young lady, some man is going to get some information from this and utilize it in their life. They might not agree with everything you say or agree with everything I say, but it ain't.
Right.
But it ain't about agreeing with everything we say. Take the little gems, the little jewels that you do hear, and apply it in your life if you feel like it's necessary. You dig? So, you nitpick the interview, nitpick the conversation, and you just take the gems that you feel is, you know what I mean? Something that you can, you know how I go, man.
And at the end of the day, like, ladies, like, don't settle. Don't settle and go for what you feel comfortable with, what you want to deal with.
Right.
But don't settle. Don't feel like just because you love somebody, that's what you have to deal with.
Right.
Sometimes you have to go out there and see that there is other men that can treat you better. Regardless, alpha, beta, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, when a man really loves you, like, he's going to respect you and he's going to be honest with you, no matter what he got going on.
Right. Honesty. So we saying honesty is the key.
Oh, honesty is definitely a key, but I feel like nowadays, like, people are scared to be honest.
Communication as well.
Oh, communication is definitely key.
Because we like to talk about everything, but we also want to give you solutions. Honesty, communication, deal with men that you're willing to deal with. Mm-hmm. These are some of the takeaways that I've gotten from the conversation. And
don't be afraid to walk away from something that is not suiting you or you're not happy with, because trust and believe there's always something better. Regardless of you think that what situation you're in at the moment, there's always someone out there that is going to see you for who you are, is going to treat you better. I don't care who it is.
Yeah, I agree. Every woman that I've been with in the past that I thought was great, I've always found another one that's better. So I agree with that. It's all about the mind state. Same. And that's knowing. It's just knowing that you can do better and you deserve better. And exactly. I believe, that's most importantly, you know what I mean? And if you got the sauce and you got the juice, man, you the plug.
Do what makes you happy.
You know what I mean?
Once.
You the plug, you know what I'm saying?
If you want to deal with a little toxicity, because it did good, do it.
Hey man, that's another topic. That's another story, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you gotta take what comes with that, you dig? But for the men out there, man, my message to y'all, man, just step up, you dig? Do your thing, but do it with discretion and move accordingly, you know what I mean? Be the truth. Be a real man about how you gonna move. If you gonna be out here slinging, you know, dick all over the place, pause, then be 100% with the chick that you fucking with, you know what I mean? But you know, at the end of the day, I know y'all ain't gonna listen to that shit. There's gonna be another nigga lying like a motherfucker to the bitch right now. He pillow talking and lying on his dick all day.
Man.
But it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Just gotta play the game. That's all it is.
So, leave them your Instagram handle again. Tell them your name again, where they can find you.
I'm Zenia, and my Instagram is Zenia Lorraine.
Say it for the niggas in the back. They listening too.
Zenia Lorraine.
Mm-hmm.
2 E's at the end.
Y'all get that right. Y'all flood her DMs. Let her know. Let them know you are alpha. She said alpha man
I
only.
probably put you guys on some secrets, but sorry, ladies. Sometimes you gotta talk about these things.
Yeah, you gotta
know,
love. And when y'all
what it
and when you
is.
bitch ass niggas go through the chick phone, because I know y'all doing that. When you bitch ass niggas go through the chick phone, you look through the group conversation with the females.
Oh,
Don't look in the message with her and the nigga. You look for the conversation with the females. She already gave y'all the little gems. See, I already know all of this shit already. I've been through so much already.
Man,
but I just want y'all
to. Chats or something else, man.
Yeah.
Ladies, delete the group chat. Just delete it.
Listen,
Just delete it, so then you don't have to worry about nothing. Everything's cool.
Delete the
you
group
good,
chats?
We good. Everybody's good. Just delete the group chats at this point.
Hey, man. Hey,
delete
I got...
the group chats immediately.
I'm going to give you some more game. If she delete the group chats, you go into her phone and you find out what apps are she using the most. Check out the... Because you can see...
You don't have enough time because you're trying to look real quick.
You can see all... You can see... Nah.
Just delete it, and at the end of the day,
no,
it's
what I'm
gone.
saying is
Make
this.
sure it's deleted completely out your phone, so they don't sit there and really know the real insights. Because to be honest with you, you guys will probably come to find out that we're probably a little bit more just like you, just in a smarter way.
I'll say this: just don't go to the bitch phone. Period. Anyway.
Don't get your
let her do what she gonna do. Don't go through the chick phone anyway. Leave that shit alone. Let women do that. That's what women do. Men, we stand on our shit. We don't go through phones. We don't do none of that, man. Let her do what she does. You know what I mean? What don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse. All right? And I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Go as far as you can see, and when you get there, you'll see further. You dig? Focus on the step that's in front of you, not the one that's behind you or way above you. All right? Go as far as you can see, and when you get there, y'all see further. You are watching the Cre8te Steady Hustle Show with yours truly, Likquidcash. This is a Likquidcash broadcast. Y'all know how I give it up. Y'all know how I do, man. Y'all know what it is. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for watching. Cheers. I think that was good. $250,000 on the neck, 100,000 on the vet, 50,000 left in cash. I'm a nigga, don't forget. Don't insult my intellect. I got millions in assets. You invest in your cash yet? Or